If a person, say they examine themselves and they find out that they're actually sinful, they read the Gospels, and they decide to give their lives to Christ, can they lose, if they, because we're sinful, and you're still going to do some good things and you're going to mess up.
Right.
Can a person lose this eternal salvation?
Great question. I do not know. Why? One guy comes up to me and says, Cliff, when I was a little kid, I believed in Jesus. Now that I'm at university, I get drunk, I sleep around, I could care less about Christ. But once saved, always saved, right, Cliff? Because of that decision I made as a little kid, I got baptized, I got confirmed. I have to look that person in the face and say, I'm sorry, sir. The evidence of the way you live your life today suggests you don't know Christ from a hole in the wall. So let's change right now, and you put your faith in him. And then at the other end of the spectrum, this guy comes up to me, and he says, Cliff, I put my faith in Christ, but I did something yesterday I never thought I'd do. Did I lose my salvation? No. You hurt your relationship with Christ, you didn't lose your salvation. You're going to heaven not because you live a perfect life. None of us live a perfect life. You're going to heaven because Christ bled and died on a cross. Now, if you genuinely put your faith in Christ, it's going to lead to a change in your lifestyle. And if you don't see a change in your lifestyle, then you better go back and question whether you sincerely put your faith in Christ. You see, sir, that drives us back again to the fact Jesus repeatedly drew the parallels between my spirituality and my ethics. And that is what we as Americans find so offensive about Jesus. We love the idea of spirituality. Let's get spiritual. And Jesus says, fine. You want to get spiritual? You want to know God? It's going to radically change the way you spend your money, your motive for being at Columbia University, what you do after Columbia, the way you behave sexually, the way you treat people of different races, of different beliefs. It's radically going to change all that stuff. And the majority of people who reject Jesus, it seems to me, reject him for a very good reason. I don't want Jesus meddling in my ethics. Moral relativism suits me just fine, thank you. Moral relativism means I do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it, because I define what is good and what is evil. I like that. That suits me just fine. And Jesus offends me. Jesus says, no, Cliff, there are a few moral absolutes. That offends me.
Let me ask you, okay, you're saved, the person is saved and they're a Christian, and we're supposed to be saved by grace. So where does the law of keeping commandments come in to that? Because it seems that if you're saved by grace, then you shouldn't be worrying about keeping a law that may have been in the Old Testament or even the Ten Commandments.
Right. You bet. It's real simple. When I